What's tea? Oh, me? Oh. It's T Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join the family and follow me on my socials. And if you're returning, hey girl, make sure that you let everybody know that it's T over here with T, okay? Let's get into this video. Like, as you can see by the title, this is a Valentine's Day look and it's almost Valentine's Day. I'm super excited for Valentine's Day and I wanted to really create this look for you guys because I just felt like it needed to be done, and I've never done eyeshadow before, so I felt like this would be perfect for me to do it with my besties so we can learn together. So I really just wanted to go for a more soft look, but I really wanted to bring out the pink because I am a pink girly, like, period. I don't care. I am pink down to the socks, okay? Do you hear me? Everything I even have on right now is pink because I had to fit the vibes. Like, even the earrings, like, so tea. But this makeup, y'all, like, I'm so obsessed with this routine. I took my time. It looks so good. The eyeshadow looks good. The blush looks good. Everything just looks so freaking tea and I love it. I love makeup. Makeup is literally my second love. My first love is you guys, YouTube, of course, but I just literally love makeup. I love using my face as a canvas and it just works out perfectly for me. And I'm self-taught and everything is just so you know, like, it's just tea over here with tea. Like, can't you just see this makeup is just so freaking tea. I literally love it. This look is so easy to achieve, y'all. When I tell y'all it's literally so easy, this is my first time ever doing eyeshadow. When I tell y'all I ate this look down, like, I ate down, like, you can't tell me different. Like, I literally love it. But if you want to see how I achieve this look, please continue watching this video, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe because you're gonna want to see more makeup videos like this. So let's get into the video. Alright y'all, so we about to start this little makeup look. I'm so excited. I've never done any eyeshadow, like, ever, so this is about to be my first time ever doing eyeshadow and it's just like, ooh, I'm so excited. But what is no better thing than to do it with y'all and learn with my besties. So we finna get into this makeup look. So this is gonna be my everyday look with a little twist of eyeshadow for Valentine's Day because I know my girls need to be looking cute and they pink or they red, however you want to do it. I am a pink girly when it comes to Valentine's Day. Comment down below if you're a pink girly or a red girly for Valentine's Day. I would definitely be pink because it's just like everything. I have everything pink, literally everything pink. My favorite color is pink, y'all. So I usually always start off with just prepping my face. So what I use is just my normal skincare, which I use CeraVe, and I use the moisturizer. I don't add anything else. I really don't have like a skin routine besides like just the CeraVe moisturizer that I use for my day-to-day face. So after I do that, I make sure that it is like kind of like putty on my face, like it's really sticky because we want all of that product to stick. And I do kind of take it on my eyebrows too because I know people be using like eyebrow gel and stuff like that, but I actually don't have any, so I usually just actually put this primer on my eyebrows and I just let it sit like so. Once it dries, I just go in with trying to like shape them just with the brush. Like, I don't use any product yet after I put the e.l.f. on my eyebrows because I'm just like, I need it to sit for a little bit, but I also don't want it to mold with my eyebrows like this. I want it to, you know, be in like a shape. So after I do that, I just take a little flat brush like this so that I can carve out my eyebrows. And I like to carve out my eyebrows before I do my makeup. I don't know why, but girl, I just feel like it just works better for me. Just me like carving out my eyebrows first and then going in with the whatever I use to fill in my eyebrows, because I'm able to just get all the little hairs off and then just fill in the little stuff, because I don't like my eyebrows to be super big or dramatic, but I like it to be really clean and neat and really just like how my regular eyebrows are. I use a lighter concealer for underneath because it just looks better like highlighted. I used to only use just my foundation just to do under my eyebrows, but then I just realized like I need that highlighted snatched brow look, and it was not giving a highlighted snatched brow look without light under like concealer, because I'm just like, I need that. I just take the same brush and I just blend it downward like towards my eye. And since we're gonna be doing an eyeshadow look today, I'm just gonna bring it all the way down on my eyelid, and then go in with my regular foundation that I'm gonna use for the rest of my face to blend in the top of my eyebrow. So after I do both of the concealers, I go in with my e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil. It has like the brush on the bottom with the eyebrow pencil on the front, and it's Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I would just go in and I make little hair-like strokes like in the front of it. Then I just like kind of just brush it out, not too much to where it kind of like moves the eyebrows out of the way, because you know we already put that primer on there, so we still want the eyebrows to stay in place, but just draw some on like so. And if you have to clean it up some more, which I'm gonna have to clean this one up some more, then clean it up some more, but I feel like with the concealer it just a little bit easier when you do it first, so that you can really see, like you can cover up those extra hairs, so you really can see like how big you want your brows. And if you want to make them smaller, you can make them smaller however you like. So brows are done. They look good. They look good. The next step, since we are doing eyeshadow, this is my first time ever doing eyeshadow, so I'm really scared, but I'm gonna do this because I really wanted to do this video, and I'm just like, I want to do a cute Valentine's Day look. Now it's not gonna be all crazy and stuff, but these are the inspos that I was going for, and my makeup kind of look like this already, as you can see in this picture. I always have like really pink blush, and it's just real pinky all the time, but I never do eyeshadow. I never add any pink. I never do anything on my eyes unless it's like bronzer, which is like just a brown. So yeah, we about to try this today. I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place. It's a bronzer palette, but I'm gonna use it for the brown to go over my eye, under my eyes, so that it can be like a transition shade. So we're gonna go in to that, and I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on this just so I can make sure that this is coming out right. So we're just gonna go in with that, and I'm using this brush I got from Amazon. Well, actually this is Morphe. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star collection JS9. That's the brush. So I'm gonna go all in with that. I'm gonna bring it all the way up to my eyebrow like so. I wanted to start out with a soft pink look because I felt like that would be really good, being that I am a beginner, and a soft pink look would be really good, especially if you're a beginner too. Then it'll be a little bit easier for you to follow along, because shoot, if I can do it, bestie, then you can do it too, besties. So I have two palettes. I have the 24 Artist Pass palette from Morphe that I think this is the collab that Sweetie did with them, and at the time I really liked Sweetie, so I was like, I want to see like what's this about, and I was started to get into makeup, so I was like, ooh, like let me see. But this is so cute. As you can see, like I've never used this like ever. Like look at this pink. We might add some of that little pink on, like just for like show or whatever. And this pink is really cute too, but it is bright and it is not really what we are going for from the looks that I showed y'all. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Jeffree Star palette. I don't know what palette this is. I got this in like 2020. This is just perfect to use for this pink makeup look. Like I think this would be good, and they got some couple pink shades that we can work with here. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade My, because it's super cute and it is super like soft. So I'm gonna get enough on there to where you can see it. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay, let's do it. Really wanted to focus it more in the middle because I feel like it would just be a little better, and I can just start blending in with the outside with the brown. So I wanted to keep it really in the middle going into the corner of my eyes. That's what the pink will look like. I'm gonna take that same brush that I used for the brown, and I'm gonna take it and just blend the outside corners with the pink. It looks good. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that pink because, like I said, it is really light and we want it to show up just a little bit more. So we're gonna do that like so. I didn't want it to look messy, being that I am not doing a cut crease look, so I don't have anything to kind of like make it look more neat. So I did not want to bring the eyeshadow up towards my eyebrow at all. So still want to blend that out, go to the edges of it, blend, 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 blend. Make sure you blend in that outwards, blending it out like so. I really think I just want to keep it cute and simple with just the pink because I don't want to add any other like bright pink like to add it in, because I think I want to do a glitter. So we have this glitter. It says it's Don't Know Her glitter. I don't know how good that shows up, but ooh, do y'all see that pink? That pink shows up really, really cute. I'm gonna take that same pink brush that we was using and I'm gonna dip it into the Don't Know Her, and I'm gonna just pat it in the same way how I did the pink, but just focus it more so in the middle and not bring it down to this way. And see, we got a little bit more pink. A little bit more pink than we wanted, but that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, because we're just gonna go back in with that transition shade and try to just get it a little bit more toned down like how we would like it. So I'm just taking that transition shade, I'm just going at the top of where I put the eyeshadow just so I can blend those two together so it's no harsh lines, doesn't look really harsh, and I'm gonna bring it out to just so all of it can blend in really good with my face. I think this is as much pink as I want to do. I like it. For my first time, I feel like you can't really see much, like hopefully y'all can see that, but it's really cute. Like what I'm seeing like in the mirror, like it looks really, really cute. Now we didn't finish the eyes look and I put some eyelashes on. You can barely even tell that I have on any eyeshadow right now that I have on these lashes, but I like to put my lashes on before I do my base when I don't have on eyelash extensions, because it's just a lot easier for me, and my eyes are like watery. Like when I say watery, I mean watery. It's so annoying because I can't even really enjoy putting on eyelash strips as much as I would like to. That's why I just want individuals. We're gonna be using our NARS foundation in the shade MOREEEE is M-O-O-R-E-A. This is actually my summer shade. As you can see, like it's completely different and it's a little bit more orangey than my liking, being that it is winter right now. But it's okay to use a darker foundation because I use a really bright under eye, so I don't want everything on my face to look really, really bright, because then that's how you start to look ashy. So I don't really like doing that, so I just like to have my foundation to be at least like 1 or 2 shades darker than my actual skin tone, and then I use my under eye and kind of just put everything together once I do my under eye and like my concealer or whatever. So I just put 2 pumps on the back of my hand like so, and I use a Morphe M167 brush, and I really just like to put it on my face, but I like to kind of spread it out to make it like really, really flat, because I just feel like it just makes a more airbrush and seamless look. So I just start off by doing like really small layers of the foundation, kind of just trying to cover up the spots, especially if I have a lot of like redness, which I do, and I don't color correct because I really don't know how, but I'm gonna get into color correcting so that I don't even have to worry about like doing this first. But I usually just like to go over the spots that I need the foundation foundation in the most. Once I kind of laid the foundation down with the concealer brush, I go in with my Real Techniques foundation brush and I just blend that out as smoothly as possible. Now that we're done with that, it looks a little orangey, I know, but we're gonna take our beauty blender. It's lightly damped and we're just gonna go over it. It's actually not damped. I like to spray my beauty blender with setting spray to get like that damped, because I feel like it just keeps my foundation in place once I spray it with the setting spray, so instead of using water. So I'm just gonna go over it and really just smooth out any parts on my face that may have got a little streaky, because sometimes the brush can make it a little streaky, but that's okay. So then after we do our foundation to make sure that it's looking all smooth and stuff, we're gonna go in with our concealers. And the concealer that I use two concealers. The first one that I use, Too Faced Born This Way. When I tell y'all I love this concealer, it's fire. It's the best concealer that I've ever had. But I use this concealer in the shade Natural Beige. My second concealer is going to be the same one that I use underneath my eyebrows, the Hydro Camo Concealer by e.l.f. in the shade Light Beige. I would do the corner and then the middle, like that. After I do my concealer, I let this sit for a little bit and I start going in with my contour. So I contour with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer again, but I use this in the shade Rich Chocolate, and I feel like this is like really perfect. This is very pigmented because it is a concealer. I use a concealer, so do not use a lot of this or you will regret it. Right there. Also take it for my neck because I have a little double chin, so I just make the same little lines at the top of my forehead, at the bottom of my forehead. Now I'm going to blend out my contour before I do my concealer. So your contour can mess up your face. Like, you want your contour to sculpt your face and give you that, you know, that sharp look. So we don't need our contour making our face look any other way but sharp and good. We don't want to look like a blowfish or anything. We don't want it to make our face expand, nothing. We want to make sure that we keep them in the points that we need to, so that we can sculpt our face and, you know, keep our face snatched and cute for whatever look we are going for. So we're about to go in doing our concealer, and I usually use the Morphe M73 brush, but I think I want to go in with the Real Techniques brush because I see a lot of people use this brush. Usually I use this as a pressed powder brush, but we're gonna use it for our concealer today because people always use it for the concealer, and I just be like, wow, like, does that work? And it's working. I like to blend out the corners of my concealer so that it can blend in with that contour, and I can have the most concealer where I put the light under eye. So I'm just gonna build my way up there, like constantly just patting it in and making sure that it is getting really blended really good, so that it can blend good with that contour that we just laid down. So I actually really freaking love this brush. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this might be my new go-to concealer brush because look at that. I feel like that just looks like really flawless. Like, doesn't it just look really flawless and just airbrush? Like, I'm actually in shock how good this brush looks. Like, I see why a lot of people use it. Like, I love this brush too. It was really viral on TikTok, the M173 Morphe brush, but I feel like this one is just a lot better. I'm gonna go in with that same brush that I use for my foundation, and I'm going to go in between where you see this contour and my concealer, and I'm going to blend them together so that it looks more flawless and more seamless in that area. You see how much better that looks than this side? Like, this side you can tell there's contour here, there's concealer here, but here it looks like, whoop, it just all going together. Like, we love that. So we're gonna do that on this side too. Oh my gosh, we look so good already. TV looks so good already. It looks so good already. So next step is blush, and this is one of my favorite steps too. So I go in with Juvia's Place in the shade Blush Lily liquid blush. I literally love Juvia's Place. Sponsor me. Like, I literally love y'all. Every time I tell somebody something, I'm like, oh, Juvia's Place. Everything is Juvia's Place. Like, I literally love it. It's so cute, and it's black girl friendly. Like, it's for the black girls. I literally love that. So we're gonna go in with that, you know, make your little face. And I like to put them on the temple of my cheek and right next to it, like so. Juvia's Place is tea, okay? Juvia's Place is chef's kiss, is tea, because I literally love this. It's just so freaking cute, and it's just the perfect pink. Like, I feel like they just made the perfect pink shade of blush. Like, I've never seen a blush like this pink or this pigmented. Like, I love Rare Beauty, but I don't think it's as pigmented as Juvia's Place. But Rare Beauty, I love it. I love Rare Beauty too. Like, it's really good, and I love Selena Gomez too. So it's like, it's a win-win. But I definitely would prefer Juvia's Place if I had to pick for something that was more pigmented. But when I'm not wearing Juvia's Place, I definitely like to wear my Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. I'm gonna add a little bit on this too, because why not? We doing a real pink look, so why not just add more? And I feel like this is a darker pink, and it's just gonna make that just perfect pink with the light pink, the dark pink. Chef's kiss. I love it. After I do that, I like to go back in with the e.l.f. Hydro Camel Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And I like to just put a little bit more right in the corners. So I feel like you kind of lose it once you start adding all the other stuff. So I just like to put a little bit in the corner, and I just let that dry probably for about like 3 minutes or so, if you have time to let it dry. If you don't have time to let it dry, just don't let it be too wet, because you don't want it to smear in with the blush. Like, you kind of want it to stay in these points. You want it to just be right here in your face. You don't want it to just be going down blending with the blush or anything. You want it to stay right there because it's your bright under eye. You want it to stay bright in those places, or you're gonna keep getting that more of like your shade color under eye if you keep blending it with other products and foundation and stuff. So after I let that dry for a little bit, I go back in with that Real Techniques concealer brush, and I just pat it in that same spot. I move it over just a little bit, but I pat in that same spot, and I do this so that my eyes, when it does set, and now my eyes is trying to water, no, when it does set, it's gonna set perfectly in that spot, and it's gonna give you that bright under eye look, and we literally love that. So I'm gonna keep pouncing. I also like to take the excess and then kind of like go on the bridge of my nose, so that when I do my contour, it just goes like right in. Because I don't contour my nose once I contour my face, because I don't use liquid contour on my nose. I just use the powder on my nose. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender again, just to smooth that out before we start to add the powder under eye, and just to really make sure there's no lines, there's no creases. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty powder in the shade Banana. I really like this. I used to use Laura Mercier. I just ran out of it, and I've had this like for a long time. It lasts for a very long time, and it's super big, and I just really like anything Fenty. I love anything that has Rihanna's name on it. I just take like this, and please take the excess off. You do not want to put this directly on your face, because if you do, you're gonna get a blotch. So what I usually do is, you see all that blew off? There was a lot that blew off of there because there was way too much on there. Now you have this, and this is perfectly fine. But do not, when I say this, do not put this directly on your face, because your face will look very, very, very blotchy. So you're just gonna do this. Make sure we get by that nose like that, boom, and go over the whole thing like that. You see why it's important to use a darker foundation, because you see how bright my face then got, if you didn't use that foundation, I'm telling you, you would not like your makeup if you tried my technique, because you really need that foundation to be darker, because if you do these under eyes, everything is just gonna look too bright. Like, it's just not gonna go in together, and we just don't want that. So now we're gonna go in with our Juvia's Place bronzer, and we're gonna bronze up the places that we put the contour, and really just bring our face back to life, because we're looking a little light after we got the powder and stuff on there, and we don't want to look like that. So I just mix these two together. Like, I really don't care. Like, I just mix them together because I feel like it just works better with my face. So yeah, and I just go into places, and I make sure I go like where my blush is too, and I just blend out, and I keep going until it's to my liking. And this is the part where I actually do my nose, but like I said, I don't really do nose contour. I really just kind of keep it pretty simple. I just make sure that it kind of looks like it, but it's really not. Like, you see how that kind of like made a difference in a way? So that's what that will look like once you start doing the bronzer. Like, you see that only thing that looks really light is really like my under eye, and that's really what's supposed to be light, is just my under eye. So I make sure that I go in with this because it's really good, and I like to just use it like really all over my face because it just looks, it looks good. Like, I love it. So now to the fun part. I have two blushes that I live by, and I love, like, when I tell you, I literally love both of these blushes. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna change, but that is the Juvia's Place Volume 4. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, like, just look how cute and pink this is. Like, I literally love it. I love using this. I feel like it's just so cute. Both of the colors are super pretty. I like to mix them together. Sometimes I don't mix them together. Sometimes I use a darker shade, sometimes I use a lighter shade, and I'm just like, it just works. Like, it's just super cute. Here's my second holy grail. I literally love this. Like, this is Too Faced. I think it's their new one. It's the Cloud Crush blush. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so, and it even smells like cinnamon. I really like to use this, so I think I'm gonna use this today because it brings like that real like pink look, and I literally love it. Like, it's so freaking cute, and I like to use a fluffy brush to apply this because it just blends on perfectly, and it's, I'm not trying to have it like caked. I just want it to smoothly go on my cheeks. So I just dap it just a little, and since this is a pink look, we're gonna go crazy with the blush. So as you can already see, it already looked like that we got a lot of blush from the liquid blush, so we don't have to go OD when it comes to this, but just a little. I'm obsessed. Maybe I needed to change the light so that y'all can be able to see, because that other light, I was not, like, that other light was just not giving. I was not able to like really see. Like, can y'all really see my makeup now? Like, I feel like y'all can see it a lot better with this light, so we're just gonna keep this light and just act like we never used that other light. So yeah, look, it looks so good. And I also like to blush my nose, because at first I was like, why do people put blush on their nose? Like, what's the reason? But I love that. It's so freaking cute, and I feel like it just brings a little more dimension to your face. And if you know Mona Leo, I think that's her name, she always wears pink blush on her nose, and she's super cute. She's like a little bunny rabbit. It's so freaking cute. Like, I literally love it, and I love her. I love her music. Like, get off that Don Julio Acapulco. Like, what? Our next step is moles. So I like to do my little fake moles or whatever because I think it's super cute, and I'm like, who's gonna check me? Who's gonna tell me that it's not a mole? Like, nobody. So I really like to go right here, and I don't like to do it like really big. Like, you see how that's not like super dramatic? So yeah, I like to do it there, and then I like to do one that kind of lines up like with my nose. I don't know why, but I think it's just kind of cute. And I like to do one, we're gonna do one here. I gotta look in the mirror to do this, y'all, because I'm gonna do another one on this side. mascara for our bottom lashes, which is pretty easy, self-explanatory. After we do that, we're gonna go in with our setting spray, and it's Super Hold setting spray. And I also use this setting spray once I do all my liquid products, so that everything that's on the bottom can just really stay before I put the powder, just so nothing moves. Once the powder's on there, everything just stay in its place. So I also use this. I didn't show you guys, but I do use this before I start to do any of my powders. So now that we're at the end, we're gonna add this Super Hold setting spray by Revolution. It's really good. It's like a dupe for one size, and if it's a dupe, I literally love this. My makeup stays on all day. Like, I never have to fix my makeup once I use this. So I do that like so. So after I let that pretty much sit for a little bit, that's when I go in and use my highlighter. And usually I use Fenty highlighter, but today, since we're doing pink, I am going to use this bottom. Like, isn't that so freaking cute? Like, I literally love that. Like, wow. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna use a little on my fingers and just see. Like, I think I have to tap it. I have to tap it more than just blending it, and I don't know if that made or break the look. I think I'm gonna also like blend it in with my Fenty highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. So we're just gonna go like this on the points of my cheeks. And I also like to do a little bit on my nose. After I do my highlighter and stuff, I'm just gonna go in with my Juvia's Place lip liner. I think this is in the shade Coffee Bean. I literally love it. Like, it's literally almost gone, so I'm getting sad. I don't overline or anything. I just go with the natural shape of my lips. My lips look like this. I just like them just kind of blend it in so it doesn't look like too like harsh. So I usually just take my hand to do this. And if you have any like excess or anything, like, you can go with that same brush that you use for your concealer and just really go underneath it and just shape it up and make sure that everything looks good and it doesn't look like it's like super messy. For my favorite part of this video, we're gonna be using 3 glosses. First, we're gonna be using Morphe in the shade Froze. I think it's like super cute and it's pink and glittery. Then I'm also gonna be using LA Colors Hyalographic lip gloss. I don't know what that is. And I'm also going to use this Lip Bar lip gloss as the base, and I actually got this from a hair store like a very long time ago, so I have no idea where you can find this. And I'm gonna go in with the Revlon pink as well, super glittery and cute. So let's get to that. So I'm gonna go in with the Lip Bar, and I'll just do it in the middle of my lips like this, because this is more of like a lipstick, and if you have lipstick, this will be in place of it, because it sticks really good like a lipstick. It's like matte. Froze by Morphe, and just put that on top of it just to add a little gloss and shimmer. It's kind of like the same color, so it works. And I kind of just blend it out like that, like so. Like, doesn't that look so cute already? Holographic. And then last but not least, we're gonna go with our Revlon and just add just a little like that. Like, so cute. I literally love this look. Like, this is so tea. Like, I literally love this, y'all. Like, wow. But that completes this Valentine's Day look. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my socials, and beat me back to the next video. Bye.